Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
And this is now today's
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Kylian Mbappe.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that modern centre-backs need. But particularly, it's his pace that is made to count. So his team can step up the pitch, and he's got the recovery speed to tidy things up when there aren't too many back to help out. So I think that will be a key part of what we may see unfold here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Cucurella, Bernardo Silva, now it's Tchouaméni, Kane, now it's Musiala. That is a great pick out. Chance for a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
17.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Olise. There will be a throw-in. Lima. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Bernardo Silva. And there's green grass ahead of him. Olise.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Neuer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Diaz. And it's Pavlovic. And Pavlovic, Lima, Kimmich, and that was asking for too much. Bernardo Silva, it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way. Olise! Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Cucurella. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Diaz touches it back, and it's Kimmich. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Distributed tidily. A probing pass. Drills one in. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Lima.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's found a way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tar. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Spread out to the left. Diaz.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
It's Kimmich. Olise has it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Hello everyone.
There's been no shortage
This
of
is an
industry or
announcement from
intent
the
thus
local
far.
police.
A little
Please
inspiration
take a
and
look at the screen
inventiveness
for
perhaps the
details
only
of
things
current
lacking.
road closures around the stadium.
Madrid come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Tchouaméni. Out towards the flank. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to get rid. Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior. And this is Bernardo's... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
He's picked his way through, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stanisic.
The attendance
Chouameni.
for this match is 71,550.
Diaz. Musiala. And Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? Stanisic picks it up out wide. Bernardo Silva. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And it's Musiala. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pavlovic. Stanisic. Stanisic has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for München, number 10, Yaman Musiala. Coming on the field is number 42.
Stanisic. And it's Lima. And here's Elise.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. And this is Kane. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's Valverde. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lima gets over and intercepts. Olise looking to add to his goal. Valverde. Rudiger. And it's Cucurella. He is through here. And that's been drilled in. Cucurella, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and... Shot a goal!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Number 14.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Real chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bernardo Silva. That's a good run down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Forced to go back. And the shots! And again! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Zaragoza, Pavlovic. That's Kane. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Cucurella deals with that comfortably. Rudiger. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Madrid really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.